Welcome. Today we have hot news from Taiwan about the standoff with China. Check out who has become Taiwan's new president. Lai Ching-te, a member of the Progressive Democratic Party, officially took office on May 20. In his inauguration speech, he stated his desire to reduce tensions with Beijing, but emphasized that Taiwan is an independent state, not part of China. Of course, China rejected this outright. Their propaganda media called Lai a dangerous separatist and promised unpredictable consequences. Typical CCP response to any reasonable argument. Those unpredictable consequences turned out to be another military exercise around Taiwan. But would that scare anyone after decades of similar threats? However, Lai may have a problem. The opposition Kuomintang party has proposed legislation to limit presidential powers. Thousands of protesters took to the streets of Taipei, accusing the Kuomintang of colluding with Beijing. It even came to scuffles in the parliament. The Kuomintang has controlled the majority in the legislature since the January elections. So it won't be easy for the new president, especially since the CCP refuses to deal with him as it did with his predecessor Tsai Ing-wen. But Taiwan's former leader Ma Ying-jeou is freely negotiating with Beijing on behalf of the Kuomintang. It looks like Taiwan has tough times ahead in confronting the growing threat from China. We now turn to another hot topic: CP industrial espionage. This time the victim is the giant Google. Former Google engineer Lynn Whiten has been arrested for stealing trade secrets in the artificial intelligence case. He spent 2 years uploading hundreds of files about Google's supercomputers to a personal cloud account. Smart, stealing from Google and storing the stolen stuff from Google. But the espionage stories don't end there. Former Marine Matthew Trickett, recently accused of collecting data for Chinese intelligence, has been found dead in Britain. A very convenient coincidence after the allegations against the PRC. I don't doubt the CCP's involvement in the slightest. They have always been known for honesty and integrity. Speaking of communist integrity, it turns out that American companies are still buying car parts made by forced labor of Uyghurs in China. A U.S. Senate investigation found that BMW, Jaguar, Land Rover, and Volkswagen use banned parts from Xinjiang. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of forced labor, which the CCP is also actively using to assimilate Tibetans. A new Human Rights Watch report shows that Beijing is accelerating its program of forced relocation of rural Tibetans to cities, officially to reduce poverty, but in reality to destroy their traditions and impose Han culture. Such is the news from under the pen of this week's censors. Thank you so much for watching this video. Put a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.